Right, next adventure.
Barafundle Bay.
Barafundle Bay.
I'm too excited.
Well, yeah, Arthur, we said we'd go to Barafundle when we were last together, and then when I saw him today, here we go, a little bit of history. I saw him today, I showed him a quick, oh look, there we go. Showed him a quick picture of Barafundle Bay, and not even within a second, he was like, no. So then I showed him some of Freshwater West, he's like, yeah, let's go there. And then we'll have a look on the way back, shall we? And then
Trees probably hit it so much. This rock's so strong. There's actually, if you look closer, you get a hole right there in the rock.
oh wow, that's pretty cool, isn't it?
And she's going right through that hole.
Nice. I think you can swim out to that sort of stuff.
Probably wouldn't want to go in the hole.
Probably not unless you're a good swimmer. And anyway, then Arthur's like Freshwater West. I wonder if it's because I was just picking you up from school and we hadn't seen each other for a week and all a bit like flustered and all that sort of stuff. And then you had time to think about it.
Maybe actually I'm wearing the motor home.
Yeah. So there we go. Now this is not too...
prepared for stinging nettles.
Come prepared, yeah. So we're actually not too far from where we've been in a previous life. Saundersfoot and Tenby, things like that. So yeah, we're walking around the coast. We met a friendly guy in the car park at National Trust car park, Stackpole Quay, and he said it's about a 15-minute walk. So that is what we're on now.
Also, heads up, I forgot what they're called. I can find them.
Also, heads up. Oh, the weaver fish.
Yes.
So we are prepared for weaver fish stings.
Always wear these on the beach.
Well, we did this last time. We've already done a video about getting stung.
Always wear sandals or Crocs or flip-flops.
Always wear sandals or Crocs or flip-flops.
Make sure to
Bring tweezers, yeah. Yeah.
You may have headaches from vomiting. I remember that.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been stung once on the beach, and saying that is probably going to happen this weekend. Yeah, and then the thing is to just don't wee on it, no vinegar, and seawater, but then put it in warm water for at least warm water as warm as you can stand for at least 30 minutes, isn't it? And that's the case for like all stinging things. Yeah, so there we go. But anyway, we're going to wander around here, and then we'll start again when we see something different.
Also,
well, we're actually not too much farther from where I just paused it. And we're coming up on what looks like a pretty impressive cliff. Yeah, it's a high tide. Look, you can see some of the rock structures straight ahead. The arches. Well, in the picture you just looked at. But should we keep? That's pretty cool. Is that somebody swimming out there? No, that's a boy. That's a boy. Hey. So there we go. So it's evening. It's about. Well, it's coming up to 9 o'clock. So it's a bit later. We're here a bit later than normal because Arthur had a summer fair thing at school, so we didn't leave until 4:15. Just over 4 hours. Decent drive, no traffic, just coming through the backgrounds. That was over 4 hours. We left at 4:15. So there we go. Alright, we're going to keep wandering around. So we're kind of going across kind of grazing area at the moment at the top of the cliff. If you're listening on a podcast and you can't see where we are. And yeah, we're going to wander along a bit more.
Some question.
Would you prefer to vomit or have a headache?
Yeah.
That's Arthur's question.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd have a headache.
Fair enough. Right, that's it for now. Okay, so we're a little bit farther along the cliff top. And we can really see there's some massive arches in the cliffs. Love the geology. Oh wow, look, didn't expect that. There's Barafundle Bay. That's pretty cool. And then just over there is actually the wall and the arch that we've seen in some pictures. That is awesome. That's a really cool beach. Yeah, maybe you could have got down. Look at the colour of the sea. It's like a beautiful turquoise, deep turquoise colour. That's lovely. No, that's lovely with the sunset over on the horizon there. There we go. Right then, so we're filming again, coming down the stairway, down the side. Fourth time in a row. We're coming down the side of Barafundle Bay here, beach. And yeah, epic. We're the only ones here and it's not that late. It's insane. If I lived around here, I'd be here all the time. So yeah, I wonder if this wall was here because it would have been something more back in the day than just a tourist attraction. But just over the other side, they've got a beautiful cliff is sort of illuminated by the setting sun. Love that. Alright, that's a pretty cool spot. I'm glad we did the drive. I'm sort of fingers crossed about staying in the car park as well. We'll have to read the signs. But there are a couple of other campers, but ultimately it's pretty quiet in the car park. If it was, you know, a few more, then we'd move on, but there's not many. So fingers crossed, but for now, we're going to go on the sand and have a paddle in the sea. Right, Arthur's just going off to the toilet. Obviously, he would never, ever do that on a public beach. And that sea just looks perfect for me, actually. I'm feeling pretty brave. The waves aren't too big. And I'm going to really enjoy getting in and having a paddle. Okay, so that's me back out of the water. Just Arthur's desperate to talk to me. That's me back out of the water. Yeah, the waves were alright actually. Water's a decent temperature. Didn't take long to get here at all. Yeah, what a great way to spend a Friday evening. I wasn't going to do any more filming until we got back to the car park to work out if we can stay, but I just caught a different view of the cliffs as we came back towards Stackpole, Quay, and it is well worth showing. Obviously only relevant if you're watching the video, not the audio, but you have to take our word for it. Yeah, what a nice view.
But if we just listen, we can hear the waves.
Yeah, I'm not sure you'll hear that from the phone, but it is a nice noise. I do absolutely love it when we're staying near the sea and we're getting all tucked up in the camper, and in the background you can just hear this beautiful natural white noise. It's just such a lovely thing to have.
Wait, let's try and do that again.
That's just you shushing. That's also, whilst you can't see the sunset, it's a pretty cool cloud cover. It looks pretty cool through here. In real life it looks quite cool. There's also some like peachy coloured clouds where the sun's shining through. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Alright, so that's it. We're going to keep wandering along here, car parked and working out where we're sleeping next. Alright, so we just wandered round to Stackpole Quay before going back to the camper. And this is a really nice small quay, very, 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 very stony. There's no sand, but that's pretty handy because I've come down to the water to get the sand off my Crocs. And yeah, another nice place for adventuring while I watch Arthur break his leg on the rocks. It's always fun. A couple of guys over there jumping off the quay into the water. How cool is that? So I was making my way back to the car park to work about staying, but Arthur wanted a quick rock throwing competition. Right, one each.
We can throw the furthest.
Okay. I didn't even see that.
Okay, I'll play it again.
Okay, go on then. Let's see. No, I can't. You can't make that out on here.
Okay.
And it's going to be a bit rubbish because I'm holding the camera. There we go. There we go. Spladoosh. Bigger rock.
I definitely won.
Nice, we saw that one. Cool. All right, let's go and adventure in the car park now. Work out our bed for the night. So we're wandering back up to the car park. Always a bonus when there's public toilets. Saves getting the camper toilet into use. Nice little beach books trailer that the National Trust will open up in the daytime, so you can read a book on the park benches by the boathouse cafe or down at the beach. Okay, so back in the camper, kind of the end of this part of the adventure. We probably could stay because the car park's empty, but I have stayed at a National Trust place before, Carding Mill, and when the staff arrived early in the morning, they said I shouldn't have stayed. So yeah, so we're going to basically go and find another spot. I just think it's fair enough. We're going to get up at 6 anyway, and we're going to probably come back down in the morning. But yeah, that's a quick intro to Barafundle Bay and Stackpole Quay. Nice place, nice to tick off another hidden beach. Right, so a bit of an unplanned extension. So we basically, so we went actually last night and drove to Freshwater West and stayed there. And this morning it was so windy, I just really didn't think we'd be back on the beach. But we drove back to Stackpole Quay this morning, and we're back down at Barafundle Bay, and the waves are really cool. Oh, look at that big one coming in now. Whoa, I've been in that just now, so I feel pretty proud of myself for getting stuck in. Arthur's on like a contraption with a new funnel that I bought so that we can fill up the water tank in the camper with river water, which is another plan of mine to be even more off-grid. Oh, Arthur's just chucking water up in the air. So yeah, really loving Barafundle Bay. There's a few more people here, but it's really not super busy, which is good because there's a bit of a walk to get here, so you've got to really want to come here, although it's not completely wild. Whoa, that massive wave just smashed down on somebody out there. It looks really cool. And then there's actually something else I want to show you as we walk back to Stackpole Quay. So for now we're going to be on the beach for a bit, enjoying the sun and the waves. So the last extra extended bit of this one I wanted to show is Stackpole Quay. So where I'm stood now, last night I would have been way underwater. So the water would have been right up there. So this is a really nice spot for wandering in the water over there and having a big old swim all the way over to the other side. And the quay up there is where some lads were jumping off into the water last night. So yeah, this is also a really good spot for a paddle in the sea.